Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. What I have here is one of each of all eight of the flavors that came out in the Coca-Cola Creations line. The Coca-Cola Creations line was a line of drinks that was started by Coca-Cola in early 2022. The very first one that came out was Coca-Cola Starlight. And the whole legend and tale behind this one was that they wanted it to be space flavored. I personally, after trying this, thought that the closest thing that it tasted like that I'd tried before was Pepsi Fire. And that one was released on February 17th of 2022. Now the next one that I have to show to you guys is Coca-Cola Bite. Now this one's a little bit trickier, but I believe that this one had first started out as a Mexican exclusive, where that one was called 8-Bit. Later on, to my personal knowledge, the US did a numbered and limited time release, and I think it was a sweepstakes item where, once again, all you could do to win it was to obtain it was to simply win it. And they came in these boxes where there was two of them. And this one was supposed to be inspired for the original Nintendo Entertainment System that came out in the 80s. And this one was supposed to be pixel flavored. But I personally thought that the closest thing that this thing tasted like was a very dulled down and very dim raspberry. And last, this one was released on April 4th of 2022. Next up, what we have here is Coca-Cola Marshmallow. This one was inspired for the very, very famous music artist that is insanely viral on YouTube with billions of views for Marshmallow. Now, a lot of people were a little bit confused by this. Why didn't they make it marshmallow flavor? Well, the reason why they didn't do that is because it wasn't intended to be marshmallow flavor. This was inspired for the famous musician Marshmallow, and the actual flavor on this one was watermelon strawberry flavored. Now, this one, when it first came out, I thought it tasted pretty good, but as it is aged and now it is nearly 2 years old, the flavor's dimmed down quite a bit, and it's not going to really taste that good unless you have a fresh can, but that's my own opinion. And this one was released on June 29th of 2022. Next up, what we have here is Coca-Cola Dream World. This was supposed to be marketed as dream flavored. This one a little bit trickier than the rest, as well as Coca-Cola Bite, but when I tried this personally, I thought it tasted more like mango than anything. And Coca-Cola Dream World was released on August 15th of 2022. Next up, what we have here is Coca-Cola Soul Blast. This one was very special because it was inspired for the very popular animated TV series that was originally created in Japan called Bleach. This one was also a Japanese exclusive, so you couldn't find it in any other country other than Japan. In this one, a little bit tricky to figure out the taste as well, but I thought that this one just tasted like a Diet Coke that was about 3 or 4 times more bland. And last, Coca-Cola Soul Blast was released in October of 2022. Now the next one that we're going to move on to is Coca-Cola Move, but the first thing that I will inform you guys on is that all of these flavors were originally, the Coca-Cola Creations line was originally created to entice the audiences of teenagers more than anything. But nevertheless, The sixth flavor that did come out was Coca-Cola Move. This one was released on February 20th of 2023, and this one was inspired for the very famous pop music artist Rosalia. And after doing my own review on this here on YouTube, I thought that this one tasted very, very much like coconut. The next one now that we're going to take a look at was Coca-Cola Ultimate. This one was inspired and released for the very, very popular online game League of Legends. And this one was supposed to be XP flavored. Now, while this one was also very tricky to figure out the flavor of, much like Soul Blast and 8-Bit, really the only thing that I could pick up that it made the most sense of what it tasted like was banana. And this one was released on June 12th of 2023. Now the last eighth flavor in the Coca-Cola Creations line, and the final one that we're going to take a look at, was Coca-Cola Y3000. This one was released on September 12th of 2023. And this one was inspired for the future, waves of the future. And this one was supposed to taste like, the idea behind this one, in the flavor this one was supposed to be, was futuristic flavor. Now the Y3000 stands for year 3000. This one was also very weird, but the best thing I can do to describe and what this one tasted like is it basically tasted like battery acid with sugar mixed in it. That is it for you guys. That is the complete story about the Coca-Cola Creations line. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check the description down below for all of the extras, and make sure you check out my video, Black Cherry Cola Soda Shop 2-liter chug. I will be sure to link that in the description. Thank you for watching.